Jen?
Right here.
What's that?
Yeah.
With a Y. Okay, I will,
I like
With a
that.
Y, yeah, trustee corner.
5:30, I'll call this
Rusty.
meeting, order of the select board on August 21st, 2023.
Okay, and I'd like to call this meeting of the Woodstock Village Board of Trustees to order at 5:30 on Monday, August 21st. The first item on our agenda is the executive session. So Nikki, do you want to go ahead and just put us into a room?
We have to make a motion.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I make a motion to go into executive session, to discuss personnel issues.
I second it.
I'll make
Well-
a motion that, oh, sorry,
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
there we go. I'll make a motion that the select board go into executive session to discuss personnel matters.
Seconded by Mary. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, I don't know.
There's something on it. Carrie, I think Mark Hunter was there earlier. I'm not sure if he's still there. Nikki, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Is Carrie and Bill are seating back on as
Yeah.
well?
I'm here. This is Carrie.
I'm back. Hi.
So now that we're done with executive session, the next item on the agenda is the municipal manager review. Eric, do you want to share anything with us?
Yeah, so I want to thank both boards. I think last week I shared with you kind of a memo on my first 7 months that can be released publicly, and I think it'll be in the minutes when Nikki puts them all together. And in there, you know, I talk about my successes, some of my flaws, things I want to work on. You know, kind of my overall opinion of the first 7 months here. I just want to say publicly that I'm very happy I'm here. I'm very happy. I was offered the job. We took the job. We moved up here. I don't think a week goes by when my wife doesn't kind of just sit back and smile and says, "I can't believe we're here." And I'm like, "I know. Now I have to do work. Be quiet." And then she goes to Woodstock and has fun and comes back and talks to me. But it's one of the things that I think one of my biggest worries when I came up here was the fact that I deal with 2 boards, which is something I was not familiar with. I've had select boards, I had school committees, I've had finance advisory boards, but never 2 boards that had the same power at the same time. And I think both boards have been very patient with me, very nice, very understanding. And I think I've formed a great relationship with everyone on the board and as the boards as a whole. So I really just want to thank both boards publicly for your support for 6.5 months and your support going forward. I think without it, this does not work on either end. And with it, I think we can do good things. So I just want to thank everyone on there as well. I also want to thank my staff. I know they've been through a lot of turnover, a lot of uncertainty the last few years. And I just want to hopefully they feel settled and able to kind of work with me as we go forward. And I also want to thank the public for being so open to me. It was a little overwhelming at first. I think the first month and a half, I had 8 meetings a day, people coming in and just wanting to meet me and say hi. But it's also very touching. You don't get that in many places. And I'd rather have people be more involved than, you know, less involved. And, you know, I was at the post office today and someone grabbed me and started talking to me. So that stuff's nice. It's nice to know people generally care about what's going on and have a general interest in Woodstock as a whole. So I wanted the residents as well. And I look forward to this review in 6 months or a year when we do the next one. So thank you.
I just want to say that when I received the update from Ray and Seaton, it's great that everyone is involved. That that's not the select board and the trustees, everyone has good to say. Thank you. Thank you, Seaton.
And I will echo, you know, you've been doing a great job. Picked the wrong time to come with all the rain, but can't help that, but you did a great job. Mark's doing a great job. Staff has certainly seen better disposition in staff since you started, so should be commended for that.
I think we should publicly state that it's important for you to not overdo your work and to take time off so you don't burn out, because you are doing a really good job, but you've taken on a lot. So I think we, both boards agree that self-care is really important, and we support that.
Thank you.
I definitely agree with Jeffrey and with Mary and with Ray. And I would also like to thank Eric and just sort of like in a process wise of at least reminding me, and I think reminding all of us of like how we can better communicate and then keeping things transparent. And when we talk about making decisions, he will very quickly say, how do we involve more people in this? And how can we be transparent in this? And that's something that we really did talk about during the interview process. And so Eric not only listened, but he has really made it part of his decision process of making sure that the community really is involved and knows what's going on. And that is, we have a long way to go with that. And we can always do better, but I think he's done a good job of it, of keeping it top of mind so that it is part of the decision process. And I appreciate that for the town, but I also appreciate it for me and the trustees as we are making decisions and having discussions of really remembering to bring more people into the conversation and to make sure that what we're doing is understood and that there's always room for questions and input.
Thank you.
So the only thing I disagree with in your letter that you sent us is when you said you're at 40%, because I think you're higher than that. So,
I'm not saying I'm gonna get to 100%, that's the goal, but
well, but you're certainly, I think, doing your skill level as a municipal manager is certainly more than 40. So thank you for all the work you've been doing.
I think Brandon said it was 45 the other day, right?
I thought you said 48.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I'd be happy to speak up. This is Bill. Sorry, I'm on video. Eric, I think you've done an outstanding job. I agree that you're more than 40%, whatever Susan said a minute ago. I just like the way that you are attentive to the needs of the citizens. I give an example before of somebody who was in distress about something and upset, and you were able to speak with her immediately. In that particular day, you had time and you saw them, let them come in person to meet with you, which I think is just great. And it's sort of exemplary of the kind of attitude you had towards the town. You know, we've gone out during the Wednesday markets and got to see people in town and get to know them, and all that kind of stuff just really strikes a really good basic core in my world. So thank you for doing that, and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And I
and
would
one-
just say, I would just say, I so appreciate, if it's rare that you don't know an answer to one of our questions, but if it does happen, you'll say, I'll get that right back to you. And you actually do, and you do it really quickly. And it's so helpful. So thank you for everything that you're doing. I know it's a big lift.
Thank you.
And just for the public, because they don't know all the process here, but we did have some of the department heads, Mark Hunter, Stephen Bauer, and David Green. We reached out to them and gave them a set of questions so that they could also review Eric. Everything came back, not surprisingly, really great. And I think one of the things that stuck out was, again, sort of that, like Bill said, taking the time to sit with them, to help them understand things, or to really listen to their point of view, and then sort of making decisions together. And so I really appreciate that, because those relationships with your department heads, I mean, with all of the staff, but it's so important that they know that they can come and talk to you no matter what the issue is, and that you're going to help them with their thing, and then, to do whatever is best for the town.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No,
Nothing quick.
Yeah.
Now that Brenda's.
Yeah.
Any other comments from trustees or from Eric on your review?
No, I wanted to again thank the trustees and the select board for the support. I guess my only question is, do we want to come up with new goals and objectives, or do we want to wait until later?
You wait till you get them all done.
That's fine as well. I just want to bring that up in case there's a conversation about that, but we have that later.
Well, if there's nothing else, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move the
So
select
moved.
board.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 And I would make a motion for the trustees to adjourn. Is there a second?
second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Motion carried.
All right, aye, thank you.
I guess we're adjourned.
Adjourned.
All right.